It's about 7 o'clock and it's the middle of August, so this is the perfect time for a family session on the beach. If you do it June, July, starting at 7:30 is better because the days are longer, but in August the days are shorter and the sunset is actually faster, so starting at 7 is perfect. So it's a little cloudy right now, so it's a little dark, but the sun's about to come back out and it's very calm. There's no breeze at all, which is really nice. I'm going to show you the beach right here. This is the north end of Ocean City, and this is a pretty popular place. Let me take off my flip-flops and I'll turn around so you can see. The light's perfect right now. The breeze is perfect right now. Not a lot of wind. The sun's breaking through the clouds over there. And the one thing you do have to worry about right now, probably the end of July, start of August, is the bugs start getting bad, especially when there's no breeze. So definitely bring bug spray if you're looking to do a shoot after the end of July. And this is also a great place to come if it's raining, because you can go right under that bridge right there, and it's perfect because you can just go under the bridge and be protected from the rain. So I just wanted to show you what this lighting looks like. I'm gonna try and switch my camera around. There we go. And there's no one on the beach right now, which is kind of surprising. What day is it? It's Wednesday night, so no one even fishing. No other photographers here. I know there's a few other photographers in this area that like to shoot around this area. Back that way there's a jetty that goes out into the ocean and it's pretty low, and that's a good spot for photos. But this whole stretch of beach is great. Now let's go see if we can see the sun come out over here. This actually would have been a perfect night for a shoot, because you got all this overcast clouds, and then in a little bit, probably a minute or two, the sun's going to break underneath the clouds right as the sunset comes. So you kind of got past the bright time of the shoot and then still got a nice sunset. Here's some people over there on the beach watching the sunset. But there's no bugs biting me right now. There's a slight breeze, but for some reason, if you're from Philly, the bugs will demolish you. Every family that I take photos of that are from Philly, like, the bugs just gravitate towards them. They won't bite me at all, but they'll go after Philadelphians. And this is another good section right up here with those dunes. This is that's why it's such a popular spot for photographers. But you see, you got this sunset actually on the water as compared to the beach, which is sunset behind you. You just got to make sure that your photographer has to make sure they don't get the power plant in the frame. But if you go over this way, you pop a little flash and balance the light, you get great sunset light behind there. And we just walk through there, but you can stand under there in the rain and not get wet. That's my one of my emergency plans if it rains on the night of a family shoot. But this is a Great little beach, especially at the end of the year. You see there's no one here. I don't know if you can see them, but way down there, those little chairs, there's see if I can zoom in. Oh, I can. There's some people on the sunset. So this is awesome. This would have been a perfect night for a shoot. There's a little breeze, enough to keep the bugs away, at least on me. The sun's filtered through the clouds. Really sweet on the water. Water's still pretty warm, actually. So yeah, if you're planning on a shoot later on in the year, just remember to bring bug spray, because the bugs get really bad and the wind dies down. And this is why you should listen to your photographer when they tell you the time. Yeah, it's like perfect light. A little flash or reflector. It's making me dark because it's balancing for the sunset. So that's why you use a flash or a reflector, and it balances the person out and you don't lose the light in the sunset. So that's about it. I just wanted to show you perfect light situation. Anywhere from basically the end of July, the beginning of August on, 7 o'clock is a really good start time. In the summer, I try and push for 7:30. Even 8 is a better time in the summer. Like, this would be 8 o'clock. This would be like 7:45 in the summer. So when I have families that want to start at 6, they don't realize that the sun is still blazing and you're not getting any kind of light at all. So 7 o'clock from now, probably till a few more weeks, and then you'll have to switch to 6 o'clock to get decent light in the fall. And that's about it. Those are the only 3 things you have to worry about, is the light, the bugs, and the wind. So keep those 3 things in mind when you're planning a shoot. What's the light going to be like? If it's going to be windy, hopefully the wind is blowing towards the sun, or at least sideways up and down the beach, because you want the wind, you want to be facing out of the sun, you want the wind in your face. If there's wind, there's no bugs. But if it's calm and you think it's a perfect night, be prepared for bugs, because there will be lots of bugs. And then you got to watch out for prickers too. These little bushes bloom in the summer, and then they're flowers like a pricker, and they're all over in August, so you got to watch out for them too. So anyway, just showing you a spot that I like to take pictures at in Ocean City. I know a few other local photographers really like this spot. I see them here a little bit, but this is one of the spots where there's actually a beach, water, and the sunset, as opposed to the East Coast where you got the sunset setting over the land. And it's got this cool little I'll show it to you, this cool little walkway between the dunes. It's really fun. Man, this would have been perfect for a shoot tonight. So that's all right. This little walkway is awesome too. Let's see if I can find some of those prickers. There you go. See if I get them in focus. It's like this crabgrass. The flower is like a thorn. It's like sticking to my hand.